Hey folks, our OS Reviews. Today you're watching our video review of the Oontz Angle Plus. This is the next generation model of the original Oontz Angle, which impressed our editors with its unique triangular design and excellent sound quality for the money. Like the predecessor, the Oontz Angle Plus retails for $99, but the street price is only around $50 on Amazon.com, which makes it an absolute steal for the audio quality that it delivers. The Oontz Angle Plus offers Bluetooth 3.0 to connect to any tablet or any smartphone, any computer with Mac or PC that has Bluetooth built in, and it's Bluetooth 3.0, which is high fidelity and eliminates a lot of the battery issues in previous generations of Bluetooth. So battery life on this thing is rated at about 15 hours of continuous playback, which is very, very strong. And it's also very lightweight at about 345 ounces. So it's easy to carry around in terms of dimensions. So this is the speaker itself on the sides. You can see it's triangular. What's new about the Angle Plus is that audio quality here has actually been designed in conjunction with Cambridge Soundworks. So it's a very good sound quality that you'll be expecting on board, and it has really rich basses that the original model was missing, and it's also IPX5 certified, which means that it's dust proof, it's also waterproof or splash proof, not entirely waterproof, which is great for outdoors usage, for parties, for more rugged usage, just for taking it around and playing around with it, more than just putting it at home, which is always good. The packaging is pretty nice. It has this interesting black and white pattern going on. The company's website is on the back. You can see the Cambridge Soundworks logo on the back as well. So the overall impression of the device is pretty strong. Inside, we have access to the device itself. It tells us that the instruction manual can also be found from the company's website, just to save on paper, which is always good. And the inside packaging is fully recyclable, which is very eco-friendly. That's another aspect that we like about this device's design. So inside, we have access to a cable or a hard cable if you don't want to use the wireless speaker functionality. And we can also find, it's kind of difficult to get out actually, included with this device a bass pad, which is a unique kind of matte pad that you can place your speaker onto to keep the actual speaker into place and not have it move around. So it's a nice design that we really haven't seen before from any other Bluetooth speaker in the past. Over here we have the speaker itself. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. And we also have in the packaging a micro USB cable. The micro USB cable is used to charge the Bluetooth speaker itself, and it takes about 2 hours to fully complete a charge. Here is the hard cable, which is a 3.5mm jack, and you can use it for wired connections if your MP3 player or tablet doesn't have wireless Bluetooth. And finally, we have the actual traditional orientation. We have access to the microphone on the top. There's a built-in microphone, which allows you to answer calls and to take calls, so you can use it as a speakerphone, which is interesting. The Oontz logo is embedded onto the top left-hand edge. There's also a power on and off switch, so we tap once to power the device on. There's an LED indicator on the sides. The flashing here indicates that it's trying to find and connect to a Bluetooth connection. Over here, we have controls for the music, including play, pause, skip tracks, and also for plus and minus for the volume. And overall, the controls are very tactile, they're responsive, they're risen above the surface, and they're quite easy to press, which is nice. The speakers themselves are located directly onto the front. Under a certain degree of lighting, you can actually see that the speaker on the left and the right are located on the sides there. And if we try to play around with the lighting a little bit more, you can perhaps see a tinge of the speaker. You can see how the left and right speakers are located as such, and that's where all the audio will come out. You can see that on the back, it looks like there actually is just a subwoofer on the back, as opposed to another two speakers. So inside we have just a traditional speaker with two left and right for audio for three-dimensional sound quality. On the back there is that subwoofer for additional bass, which is a really unique selling point for such a portable, small Bluetooth speaker that the predecessor actually did not have. So taking a closer look at the design, overall, it feels very nicely designed in the hand. The speaker compartments here are crafted out of metal, so it prevents any dust from getting in. And on the back, there's some basic information about the speaker itself, and there's also some rubber feet to prevent the device from sliding around when it's sitting onto a desk connected to a smartphone or a tablet using Bluetooth. The most impressive aspect of the Oontz Angle Plus is the addition of the bass or subwoofer on the back, and also the fact that the speaker itself offers really nice dynamic range and a rich tone to it when playing back any music from pop, electric to classical music, which it does a very good job of doing. and playing back. And also it offers nearly no static at all. So when you're connected using Bluetooth, there isn't any background hissing going on, which is pretty impressive because that's a common trait on lower end and more inexpensive Bluetooth speakers, and something that clearly that this speaker does not have. So if we play back music, you can see that it does a pretty good job. We can turn up the volume, and it does a pretty good job. All in all, I'd say that the sound quality is definitely excellent for the price. It's really rich, it's dynamic, you can really hear the clarity in the music, even if it's some audio tracks from YouTube as we have here. Of course, it's going to be compressed music and heavily compressed music at that, but despite the fact that it's compressed, you can still hear an excellent amount of clarity, which is quite impressive for the money here. The included bass pad does work. It prevents the device from sliding around, but it doesn't really distract from the music quality, even if you don't use it. So it's just a basic kind of rubber padding if you want to use it, but it's pretty optional, and overall, again, the sound quality is excellent for the money. It's clear, it's rich, it's dynamic, and works great for any type of music really that you want to use it for. So taking a closer look now at the actual speakerphone experience, of course you can use the device to call someone and then talk to them using the built-in microphone on board. As a speakerphone, it works only so-so. The microphone on board is pretty good, but it doesn't offer background noise cancellation. So if you're in noisier environments, perhaps at a market, and you make a call with this, or maybe perhaps in a car, you can definitely hear the engine and the background noise. So it's not going to cut out noises. It works best for quieter environments like at home or in the office. And in those situations, it definitely works pretty nicely just because the volume from the speakers is quite loud, it's quite clear, and also the microphone is pretty good in terms of, again, general usage without too much background noise. Users looking to connect a 3.5mm device onto the pair of speakers without using the Bluetooth can find that port on the right-hand edge underneath the rubber flap. You can also find the micro USB port for charging device underneath the flap to prevent any dust or water from getting in, and it seals up pretty easily. In conclusion, the Oontz Angle Plus speaker offers incredible value for the money. You have excellent sound quality thanks to the addition of really good speakers in addition to a subwoofer onto the back. It offers really good design, battery life, and also in general a very eye-catching look to it thanks to the triangular shape. We're huge fans of the Oontz Angle Plus system, and we would rate it 5 out of 5 stars. You can check out more information about the speaker in our official written review. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been our video review of the Oontz Angle Plus Bluetooth speaker.